Hello, one and all. I'm back. All right. Door dashing is done. Did my I don't even want to call it civil duty. Did my duty. I did all right. I mean, yeah. Well, I did 2 hours. And it was like, came out to about $16 an hour. But then I sat and waited I was going to do another hour or half hour just to kind of get a little bit more in there. I sat for 30 straight minutes. And that drops, that kind of drops your average per rate. Got nothing. I was both going. I had Uber and DoorDash going. Neither one of them. Not a single thing. So, so I just said, forget it. I'm done. Dang it, I can never remember what my command is on that one. Is it make? Maybe it is make file. I don't know. I can't remember. All right, let's see here. Where am I? I don't know that I've gone over my what are we, Thursday? Oh, we are Thursday. Oh shoot, I gotta go do my sprint today. Go in and put some actual things in there for the next 2 weeks. I think it's make file, right? Make file? Make gen. Oh, I think it's make gen. Make gen. Did it work? Okay, it looks like it worked. Okay, so it's make gen. Okay, so I should have that, and now hopefully that means my store will now recognize the nonsense I've been doing. It does. And now I got to go to cd / what was it, game plan. Then we got to go go build everything. Hopefully I can get a little bit more progress. I'm slowly, I'm doing something that's really not really not, what do I want to say? Really not not playbook, but it is necessary. It is the game plan, and I needed to get these in because honestly, things are all right. So let's go run. Let's do this. Go run dot. And then I got to go to my GPR service, which I got to go run another one. All right, get bash. I got command prompt. Do get bash. Space gateway. Gotta start up my gateway again, and then we gotta go run that. Then I gotta go. That one's probably gonna pop up something in a minute. Allow. And then I gotta go. I wonder if there's a way to run all. I'm sure there's got to be a way to just like run all of them. Get them fired up on their own. Playbook, go, CD, playbook. Go run that. Gets everybody up and going. And then I should probably put some kind of a command to tell me when go run playbook is running. but I think it's running. And so we'll go back over here. Now I'm sort of kind of getting distracted by my playbook, mostly because every time I look at it, it drives me crazy. So it's just missing this thing. I gotta do it. Gotta go in there and just put the thing in there, man. So we're in the game plan, and plus, it's such a repetitive thing. All right, so how do I build this? What would be the best way to put this in? I've got let's see, I got my distance, minutes and a half. I'm thinking I want to break this up somehow. So like have, how many, what's the span on this table? So these are currently spanning. What I'm thinking I want to do is make this guy span, the distance is going to span 4. No, distance has distance to first, distance to goal. Yeah, so I got to span this for 4. And then I have to do distance to first, and we will just do a copy of this. And this one will be what's the best way to show something like this? I don't know. Greater than. I don't know if I. You know what? I think it might be better if I just did like greater than, and then I do BR less than. Because I think I want one. I want it right underneath. How do I have to escape character that? It's like, does it not like that because it's a double? It's got the double ending. I don't know how to put that in. I want that to be what it is, but it does look like it doesn't want. All right, maybe I have to go. Yeah, I have to do it this way. Will it do that? Nope. Ah! Do I have to put these in quotes? How do I make that? Huh. Maybe I have to say text? I say with a question mark because I don't know. All right. All right. In my React.js output, trying to put this value into a th tag, but is not liking it. Dangerously set inner HTML property, but caution is advised when using this property as it can expose your app to cross-site scripting. What? Really? Huh. Allow you to insert the BR tag inside the TH tag, however, use it judiciously. Well, I can go without the BR tag if there is if there is a better way to stack characters. Characters. Sheesh. Oh. So basically it's just this. Okay, so no. But it still uses a BR tag. Oh, a span element. It says, got it. If you want to stack these blah characters in your tag without using BR, you can achieve this. Check this. Look at this. See, this is Copilot. Copilot doesn't always even see what its own nonsense is. So, okay. If I laugh because this is just kind of silly. This is Copilot for you. Got it. If you want to stack these two characters in your TH tag without using the BR tag, you can achieve this by using CSS to control positioning and display these characters. Here's a simple way to do this using a span element. Span element. What do you see right in the middle of the span element? A BR tag. Huh. That's not doing it without using a BR tag. Are you even reading your own text there, Copilot? And the corresponding CSS. Okay, if you want to avoid using BR entirely, oh, here's the entirely option. Oh, but you meant not use it like less than once, which I wasn't doing anyway. You can use a div and then do double div. Jeez. Oh yeah, and divs won't stack. Divs automatically stack unless you tell them to. Stay in place. I don't know. So basically in the TH you're putting in a div. Well, that's a lot of code for just putting those two items in. It's not really what I wanted to. Uses nested div elements to stack the characters vertically without relying on BR. It's not that I want to get rid of BR. I just was trying to see if there was a way that allowed me to do this without I mean, really what I'm trying to do is just show those two items, but I was going to put them side by side, but that didn't work either. Oh, maybe the problem is the BR, not that. Let's see what this does. Oh, is that the problem? Kind of. No. That's not it either. Something about this doesn't like. Really? I could also just show them side by side, but that is erring as well. Oh, wait, what? Display the characters side by side should show. If you're encountering errors, it might be due to the fact CSS structure. CSS here's a simple way. Side without a TH tag. So they're just putting. Why span? I might use span, but maybe put them both in there. I wonder if I should just do. All right, let's try this. What if I don't do either? What if I just put it in there? %LT semicolon and %GT semicolon. And then we can get rid of that. Now that seems to be working. See, sometimes the simpler way is the best way. To goal. Let's see, we got 2 first, 2 goal, and then, oh, that's the preferred play type. All right, so now I have to figure out that's a row span. I think I want to take this off. Leading by is no longer going to row span, but I am going to, oh wait, I do have to, oh it does, it has to call span now. Shoot. So we're going to go call span. And that's going to, how do I want that to work? Call span. Okay, so yeah, it's the value. So we got, so that's going to go before. We got minutes and half, minutes in game. Oh, I got to put it there too. So, dang it. Let's just take this off. I'm not going to row span at all. All right, fine. Call span equals 2. Just be consistent. Which means this one has to turn into a call span as well. Call span. All right, so my minutes in half is going to now be, I have to put a value in both, so I got to actually put one here and one here, and this one's going to say, I don't know, what do I want that to say? We'll say minutes. Then that would be my minutes in half. And then I got to do the same thing with, basically just repeat that. for the minutes in game, and then we got to do one more time. But this is going to be, this is actually not, oh, well, okay. Points. All right, so now that I've got all of my new nonsense, almost everything turned into a call span now, except for down, which is row span. Everything else are call span because they have extra information. Or they have extra things. So now I have to go down here and I have first down distance. And that's not going to be first down distance. It's dot FD operator. Now, is it because, oh, it is. Okay, so what is this? Is game situation empty? Ah, it shows up so many things. All right, so let's go FD operator. Actually, first down distance operator. This is GD goal distance operator. And then we got MG operator, the smooth operator. I can't help it, man. It's just every time I say it, it sounds like I'm supposed to be singing it. Okay, so I got defaults now. Ugh, gotta do so many parts. So many parts. Just adding this in. I knew it was going to be a big deal. I knew it was. Oops, that's not what I thought I was getting the one that I hit tab to accept. Actually, it's not an int though. Actually, I could just do this. I don't think I need to parse it as anything. It's just a string. I may have to do a capture and test it though, because I need to make sure it's only one of these two options that somebody puts in. How do you... I don't know. I may have to do some kind of a pop-up selector. One or the other. Click one. When you put your mouse in there, click one. I just don't like... I don't like options with the drop-down button. Alright, so what do we have? First down distance, which is going to be here. Oh, okay. It's gonna make that easy for me. Nice. Gee, wow, all right. That makes that really easy. Oops, wait. That's not right. All right, GD up. Oh, I see what happened. It did not do it. I thought it was doing it. It's minutes game. That's not right. That's supposed to be MH. Oh wait, did I not do that one right? All right, goal distance. Oh, okay, that's supposed to be MH. In the half. Oh, I totally messed that up. Okay, so this is supposed to be MG. And this one, well, that one's already correct. Alright, I see. Well, that's why I didn't get it right, because I didn't do it. Goal distance. And this is supposed to be MH. Alright. This one is supposed to be MG. And that's operator. Okay. Alright, so I don't think I need to do anything fancy there. Then we just come down here. Apparently I need the same thing. We're gonna have FD operator. Sure. Oh, too quick. MG and LP. All right. Now we have all those in. Now we can go down here, and this is FDD. Oops. All right, there we go. I think it should be good for the loading part. We slowly get all this stuff in place. I can close that nonsense. And so we should have, I'm kind of just doing this all in my head at the moment, so hopefully I've got it all done right. Now I have to do the same thing for my new row, which is actually most important because the new row is actually the one that's going to actually have data put in it. So, which means I got to do this. Sometimes I just feel like there's got to be a way to loop this out, you know? Isn't there a way to just loop it out? Just say, I want to do just this, drop every one of these in there, and just do it. I mean, is there not a way to do that? I don't like this. If I have a bunch of fields, I'd rather just have it loop it out and drop it on the table. Kind of like, well, even this one doesn't do it. It's like I've tried to loop through, and it doesn't seem to want to do it. Like I want to just loop through and read all and put all these in there in a TD, but it said no. Code didn't want to do it. I think I tried to do it with AI, and instead of telling me it couldn't do it, it just rewrote my code. which I'm not a fan of. But whatever. Okay, so I gotta take this and rewrite one. And then I don't know. 2 first pop. And then this one's gonna be smooth operator. I can't help it. I'm stuck. It keeps coming into my head. Oops. Right, now I gotta put this. This is so much of redundancy. Goal distance. It's just copy one thing after the other. Just You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna copy this thing. Go Control X, and then I'm gonna go squiggly, and we're gonna say new input style. I'm gonna go way up here, and I'm gonna do this one. Constant new input style. Wow, did it really do all that? Did it put it all in there? Is that the same value that I had? Wow, that was pretty good, man. It is the same value I had, okay. Now I just need to go like this. Take this. There we go. Just trying to kill some of the call this one called new row style. Const new row style. Okay, didn't want to do that one by heart. Is that what I had? Nope. I said, well, I tried. It's like, that was close. I got the other ones for you. It's like, okay, it's not what I wanted necessarily, but sure. I'm gonna go like this. Now, you know what? I could probably just call this a class name and give it a class name and then format it in Tailspin and do it there too, because I think what I'm doing is probably not the norm, so I probably should update that at some point. Move my thing over to a Tailspin. Tailspin? Tailwind. I don't know why. Tailspin is a... Well, it's what a plane does when it's going to crash, but I think it's also a cartoon. An old cartoon. Alright, well, at least it looks cleaner now. Still not a fan of all the I don't know. I don't like stacked. Stacked looks harsh, but I guess it does make it easy to read. All right, so we got first down operator, which is not, it's going to be FD, it's going to be GD. And that one is GD. And this is to goal. And then we take this guy and we do it again. Right here before the minutes. At least it's easy. Half mins left. All right, how about min and half? Operator, that'd be MH. And MH. This will make it so that my game plan is a little bit more robust, and I want it to be able to do what is it's expected of it. But I don't want to have to do it that way. All right, then you big babies. Also, a lot of the issues that I create are my own. I do it to myself. Minute and a half. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm doing the wrong one. Minute in game operator. Wait, what did I do? Operator. And this is, all right, oh, I copied the wrong thing is what I did. MG operator. Alright, so this is min in game. This is supposed to, I don't know what I did there. Did I overwrite the one? MG. No, not MG operator. This is dot min left game. Alright, so we got the operator for minutes and a half, and we got minutes and a half. We got minute game and minutes in game. And then we got to take the operator, do it one more time for leading by. I hope this is the only time I ever have to do this again. Leading by. Now B, and then we're going to put this one up here, and then we'll go look at it. And then we'll return to my game plan planning. Playbook operating. All right, let's see what this does. I don't need my coat. Alexa, time to stream. It's been time to stream for a while now, hasn't it? Where's my phone, man? I don't have my phone down here. You're like, what the heck is a phone? Well, I'm telling you, it's that device that people call you on in an emergency and other times. Where's my phone? All right, be right back. I'll go get my phone. Apparently I came back with a dog who's going to want to go back upstairs in like 2 seconds. Because that's what she does. Comes down, rolls around on my floor, and then goes back upstairs. Reva, no! Then she gotta go snoop around in my son's rooms, which is what I was telling her no. Just on the off chance she was like, I don't know, found some food or something, she would like dig into it or get into his garbage or whatever. Don't need that. I should make my my touchscreens disappear. Make them more opaque, vanish them. Let's go to my homepage. Is that my homepage? Solution. Home. And where's my opacity? Oh, that's the RGB color. Oh, opacity. Just put it at 0. Oops, one of them has a border. We don't need a border on it. That's like, what the heck do I want a border for? Actually, both of them have a border. How come the border on that one is not showing? That's weird. Huh. There we go. See, now I got just clickable areas. Oops. I clicked on the wrong area. Let's go here. Oh, something's broken. I did do a lot of stuff, so I get it. It's a new, I added new fields. I added a bunch of stuff, so let's see what it did. Error calling gRPC gateway. What? What? Did I not start the gateway? It did start. What was the complaint? Request failed with status code 500. No connection can be made because the target machine actively refused. What? Wait, why did the playbook? What? So the gateway says it's running. The game plan says... Oh, the game plan failed too. Oh, the Mongo database is not running. What? Huh. Why is it not running? Do I have to start it manually? I wonder if I have to, I mean, I did restart my computer, but I didn't know that I had to. Is it running? And it will connect to econ. Is it not running at all? Mongo database says it's running. MongoDB server. Failed to ping MongoDB server selection. Huh. That's a new one. Connection. All right. Well, let's see here. Why am I getting this error in my microservice? Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Can I use MongoD? MongoD. What's all that? It's a whole lot of words. Did it run? What is all this stuff? Does does that mean it started? No, it just says init and listen message shutting down attribute. Oh, see, that'll look good. MongoDB shutdown complete. Why is it dropping the scope cache for shutdown? Killing all outstanding egress activity. Okay, this all sounds bad. Shutting down, attempting to enter query. Exception in init listening. There's a whole lot of stuff that looks like it did not start. Hold on. Are you trying to get out of here again? Oh, you weren't even down here for 2 seconds. Oh. Man, I said she'd want to go up in 2 seconds. I was wrong. She wanted to go up, like, she wanted to come down, roll around on the ground for a minute, and then run upstairs again. She is a... And then she looks at you all like, why don't you let me come downstairs with you? When I walk downstairs and don't, I close the gate. And she's like looking at me like, I want to go down. I let her down, and she's like, okay, I'm ready to go back up. It's like, you didn't even sit. I just wanted to make sure the downstairs was still there. All right, let's see what this does. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. No such file or directory. So that's not, it's, oh wait. All right, this is not working. This is not working. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to get the same problem if I say go run. Did I do, was it go build that broke it, or go, yeah, it was go run dot. Okay. So last time it took a while, but now I know why. See, I don't know, something is amiss with my MongoDB connection. I don't know what. The server was up. I looked at the server. It's showing It was showing perfectly fine. Yeah. Oh, you know what? It doesn't say running. It says it's... Oh. Maybe I'm wrong. It doesn't say it's running. Now it says it's running. But automatic was supposed to start it. I don't know why it didn't start. Huh. No, it's supposed to be automatic. I don't know. Well, let's see. Will that work now? Yep. Works now. I don't know why. So the command to start it didn't work, whatever that was. All right, I'm going to check on something. So when I start my gRPC gateway, is there a way to also auto start the connected microservices? Because it's kind of a pain. Because if I'm going to have like 10 of these, and every time I go in here, I don't want to have to go start that microservice, start that microservice, start that microservice. I want to just like start it and it just work. Nope. Guess I have to do them all. Docker can start them for you. Using Docker Compose. If your services are containerized, Docker Compose is an excellent choice. You can define all your services, including the gRPC gateway and microservices, in a single Docker Compose YAML file. Oh, well, that's kind of what I'm doing. I just didn't have a dev one. I should probably create a dev one. I mean, I do have a dev one. I just haven't ran it. That would probably be the best way. Maybe. But do I have to build and deploy to Docker? And dev. I think I do, but I don't know. I don't remember it taking that long last time. I should probably do a Docker. I mean, it's all kind of running right now. I should probably do it while I can. This one might work now. Let's refresh this. There it goes. Okay, so, okay, that doesn't have a thing, which is fine. I can delete it. And then we'll go here. We'll say first down and distance to first is, say, don't say, well, for fourth down, distance to first is 2 or less. To goal is 42 or less. Minutes and a half, I don't care. I'm going to go for it all the time. All right, minutes and a half. I don't know, I'll say 2 minutes. No, how about minutes in game? No, minutes in game, we would just kick it. Say, screw it. Let's see if this guy can do it. Minutes and a half, that's okay. But if there's... No, I'm just going for it. 4th and 2, 42. We're going to say, all right, it's greater than. Whoops. Whoops. I got a broken. Let's go fix my broken. My broken says that all of those are doing numbers. Oh, and they're being filtered. Oh, yeah. It's a smooth operator, but not so smooth as to work when I'm doing the wrong thing. Alright, so the problem here is that I don't want to do this. Oh, but field. Okay, so we're going to say field. I'm going to try something. I'm going to see if that test thing does this. Let's see. We're going to go operator dot field no dot test field. See if that does anything. And or operator test field and this is probably not correct. I don't think test is, I mean, I think there is a way to do this. I just don't remember how. Dot test value. So I gotta go ask again because I'm always trying to figure out the correct syntax to stuff, and this seems to be pretty good at telling me. I want this test to pass only if those fields that are not operators are numbers, and those that are operators to pass only if they are one of two characters. conflate logic and syntax, which could cause it to behave unexpectedly. Here's how you can rewrite the condition to check if. All right. Oh. Oh. Let's see. Checks if field does not include the substring operator. Matches. Field. Okay, so I'm close. Matches a value that is exactly one. Combine with, or yeah, okay. So I think I'm close, but I was just a little bit off on the way that test thing works. But I wasn't terribly off. I could have been much worse. Basically, I needed some escape characters, but that seems to be about right. So we're pretty close. So my expression here is just looking for these two characters only, and this one I just needed to have these, like, I guess, escape characters to make it test for this full word. Seems pretty good. All right. Now, I'm going to ask you one more thing, and I'm sure there's got to be a way to do this, but okay, is there a way to pop up a small window with only two clickable options, perhaps a tiny component, perhaps a component. When the user clicks on this field with the two options being or the answer is yes. The problem is I don't know how. I don't want a drop-down component. I don't want drop-down, but I want a pop-up window. All right, show pop-up. So first operator, value, new game exchange. It's basically going to work exactly the same, except we're going to have class name, your input class. But it's not going to be an input. But they built there's a lot of exit code to do this, though. Oh. Operator input. Wow, this is... Well, okay, so this would be a secondary component. You can implement a pop-up by toggling its visibility when the input is focused or clicked. Or state management. The pop-up visibility is controlled by useState. the input value FTD is passed and updated through a pop-up and callback. Pop-up position. The pop-up is positioned relative to the input field using position. Absolute. User interaction. The pop-up is displayed when the input is focused. A set timeout is used to delay hiding the pop-up on blur, ensuring it doesn't close immediately when the user clicks on an option. Of course, that's okay. Read-only input. The read-only attribute ensures the user selects a value from the pop-up instead of typing directly. Styling and customization. The pop-up container and option styles are inline for simplicity. You can replace them with CSS for better maintainability. Add animations or transitions to enhance the user experience. The solution is reusable and modular. Let me know. So basically, we're replacing this with operator input. And operator input is, okay. So So operator input is the new component, and this is the component called operator input. Got it. So this is going to go in my components. I'm going to try this. I want to do this because I think it's cool. We'll go here and we'll just say add new. You know what? Screw that. Let's just copy. It's just sometimes it's just easier just to create the dang thing. And we'll just call this. Is it am I going to reuse it anywhere else? I don't know. But greater than less than, maybe. I might use it in a few places. I don't know. But a little pop-up for greater than less than sounds useful. So hopefully it won't look terrible. And then I'll be just going, oh, that's gross. That's gross, man. I don't want that. Oh, I can't rename it because I've currently got my code running. Oh, God. All right. We'll just call this my greater than less than component. Operator input. Greater. And then the call to it. Oh, they call it operator input. It is input. Greater than, all right, we'll call it greater than less than input. Just to have that. But that's what it is. So I don't want to just call operator because that could mean any number of things. I'm not allowing a bunch of other things. So well, that's pretty much everything. Now I need to call this guy in my other code, which means my playbook or game plan is now going to call this guy here. I don't know what this is going to do. Where am I? I'm on the game plan. Game plan. Not even using that right now, but we're going to go import. You know what? Let's do this. Let's see if this will work. What was it? Nope. Greater than, less than. Should show up. That's what I was trying to figure out. But you know what? I probably changed the name wrong. Oh, this doesn't have a default. No default? What? What? A component with no default? Oh, export default app. It's just app. Handle input change. So we're basically just passing all the handle set new game. Where the heck is the operator input? Is there a term? Did I miss something? Operator. Oh gosh. Operator. Oh, there it is. I don't know why I didn't see that. This thing. But that said, export default function. Why? I feel like that's the wrong. That's got to be the wrong setup. I need to go look at one of my other components here. I think I need to do this. Export default navbar. Because I think I'm supposed to be calling this function. That's what I'm trying to accomplish here. Only thing I'm concerned about is if I do it this way, I feel like this part is going to be broken. Oh, but this is a pop-up. We're probably okay with that because it's not going to allow for another option. But I feel like if I call this guy and it's handle input change, it's not going to go to this handle input change. It's going to go to the one. All right. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding how this is going to work. So I need to figure out, right, how will I call this in another component? I'm just getting an example of what it's intending for me to use this somewhere as. So let's go back to my game plan. I do need to, oh, I knew I need to import it, but because it wasn't defaulting, greater than, less than input. still wanted to see, did it change anything with my other? Oh. Oh, it did. Oh. Yeah, okay. Okay. It was, yeah, I overthought it. This is exactly what I thought it was going to do, but I don't know. I think because it built it in and I'm still a little, obviously I haven't got it down. When it comes right down to it, I have not mastered my export default. And all right. I'm gonna go back to my game plan. I'm gonna try this again. I'm stubborn that way. So if I go here and go okay, it did. Auto imported. Oh yeah, that's what I was checking for. Okay, so really the only difference here is I just need to change this to this. Just do it a bunch of times. Oops, nope, wait, nope, not a bunch of times. Just need to do it when it's an operator. Okay, we're gonna go here, operator, 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 and operator. Because it really, I think it looks the same. Let me go make sure. I guess I don't need the text part. Which makes sense because it's just going to be what it tells me it tells it to be. Basically what this did is it put a wrapper on the input box. And it did some, it's doing some validation, automatic setting kind of nonsense. Alright, so we got the value, and we got the on change, and we got the placeholder, and class name, which I have put that in there as well. Okay, let's see what this does. Hopefully, it'll work. Well, on the upside, it loaded. That's a good start. That is a good start. Now, we go here. We type a 4. And then we go here. And something happened, but not what I expected. Alright. That is not what I expected to see. It's kind of sort of, oh, it does have both. Okay, so yeah, I want them side by side. Yeah, let's go see if I can reformat that. I mean, okay, it did give me the pop-up. It didn't put it where I wanted. It's not on top, which is probably okay because I think in the end I'm going to actually toggle. I'm going to toggle offense, defense, and special teams. I might use images, but ultimately yeah, I'm going to go to the home page of these items. I'm going to go to the, so these are there. I'm going to go to the, what does this one look like? Yeah, see, it's like off the screen, but I think that's because it's inside of a component and the component's being trapped. So really what I needed to do is literally pop up right on top of the box so you can pick one. I don't really want the box to even be a thing. So let's go back to my greater than less than object. Now I have it. Let's see if I can style it out. We want these to be side by side. So I think it's what, flex? Isn't flex the thing? I seem to remember flex something being the thing here. So we're going to go no flex. Okay, so how are my divs doing this then? No wrap. It's got a number of, well, as I thought I did, had a number of side-by-side divs. I got these guys. Image, SVG line. Div, all right, and we're not there. Where else do I have divs in my page here? What page is this? That's home page. Don't want that one right now. Sim game is not it. Game plan. This is using TDs. Table cells, so that's not going to have it. It's not my tailwind. Coach card. Nope. Flex. Class name flex. Okay, maybe, okay, so I think that's what it is. So we're going to go over here and we're going to go style. Class name equals flex. And then position, absolute, top 100. What is it on top of? Nope, that didn't work. Okay, fine. Man, sometimes I don't want to ask because I just get tired of asking. Not that it's going to care that I'm asking. I'm just saying I just feel like some of these things I should be able to figure out. But syntactically, yeah, I could keep playing with it. But it's like I don't really want to waste my time. I really just want to keep moving to the next thing. How would I set this so the cars are side by side and let's just do side by side. makes the parent container flex box, which arranges child elements horizontally by default. Oh, so I was supposed to put the flex. Oh, I thought the flex was going to go on top. All right, what's the difference? All right, let's see. It did put a lot more lines in the top, though. Display flex. So it is putting it up here instead of here. That was kind of my key mistake there. So we got position, we got top, we got left, we got background, got border, we got box shadow, box radius, index 10, which puts it on top of whatever the heck. And then I want to put this. I have to put display flex, space between. That's interesting. And padding 8 pixel. All right, so these things are the key elements here. Just adds 3 lines underneath my index. All right, that did actually do it. I mean, ooh, that's a huge box, though. No, that's too tall. Too tall, man. That box is terrible. Box shadow. No. Border radius? Wow, that's... Padding? How about 0 pix? How about 0 pix? I don't want any padding. Oh. Well, maybe that's not right. I would kind of like it to be split. That didn't put it in the box. I click on it, and I click on cannot read properties of undefined reading value. Huh. Yeah, okay. I'll fix that shortly. So we have 0 is too small. Maybe I do want to do at least 4 pix. It's too tall, though, man. That's like crazy tall. So if I took this, it said 6. Let's shrink this so I can see what I'm doing. That's pretty good. The width is okay. It's not fantastic. But what I need now is my box to let me select. And I need it to be shorter. It's too tall. How do I make it short? Border, box shadow. Is this the thing I need to shrink? What if I do this to 0? And this to 0? That doesn't do anything. Okay, I need the box to be much shorter. Like only like barely the height of the characters. Jeez. Minimize vertical spacing. Just keeps on adding. Okay, so we got those three now. We got justify center. Now it's adding. I don't really want to change the font size. I think the font size is fine. I'm not going to worry about that. Well, definitely shorter now, but I still think I want the padding to be maybe, I mean, I'm not sure which way is better. It's like there's padding and then there's padding. Still really tall. Why do these have to be so tall? Line height, can I do like a line height equals like 0.5? I guess not. It is shorter though, huh? That's a little shorter. I could probably live with that, but now I just need it to show up on top of my box. So we got the input text. Because I would just like it to pop up on top. So I don't want them to enter anything here. I don't want this to even have, I don't even want this to have an option. Why can't I select this? I mean, I guess it's okay. Background is white. It doesn't need to be white. In fact, I could probably just turn it to, I don't know, nothing. Let's go. Let's try some nothing. That works. Now, if it would just pop up on top and let me input. Actually, it's probably better because then you know you're being given a selection. And things. One. Can we highlight the option being hovered over, and can we position the pop-up on top of the input field? Oh, and when I click the greater than sign, it is not entering into the field. Change the top position to negative values relative to the input height to place it above. Oh, okay. So the top value, enter the value is set in the input field when an option is clicked. Alright, so updated code. So we're going to go down here, and the top value is gone. What the heck is the top value? It says set the top value to a negative value. So but I don't see a top value anymore. They took it out. Options, index, justify. Huh. Position absolute, bottom 100%, left. Padding style, options, greater, on mouse, on click, on leave, set hover options, on click, handle options. Huh. Top 100%. Change top 100% to bottom. Oh, okay, I see what it's saying. It's going to move to the bottom. All right. I guess that makes sense. You move the bottom to the same position, then the top is going to be higher, right? Oh, that's way above. I'm thinking like right on top, man. And I think he's missing my point. All right, I'll go 50%. When I say on top, I meant like on top, like literally going to cover up my options. Oh, but it's opaque. Let's say 5. No, let's go 5, yeah. Nope, that's not working. Let's go. Mm-hmm. 50%, interestingly enough, 50%. Did not move it down far enough. Okay, that's fine. But let's go 126. Alright. Apparently my box shadow is not doing what I want. Alright, let's go back up here. And we're going to say background. I don't want the background to be white. I guess I could just change its color. I guess I'm making a bigger deal out of that than I should. But I'll just stick that back in there. Just say black. It's going to be sitting on top of something else anyway. Cannot read properties with undefined reading value. So we're getting close, but we're not there yet. So I've got to go. These guys are doing all these font, line, justify, blah, 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 shadow, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so everything's good with this one, except now I need these on-click things. Or probably just that one, because I think on-click already exists. Yeah. These are mouse over actions. Oh, okay. Oh, all the errors. It's going nuts. It's like, dude, set hover option is not defined. Oh, wait, that's probably because there's probably supposed to be an option in here. There we go. Hover. Well, it's not breaking for it no more, but it's not doing anything either. Usage and parent component. All right, so let's go to the let's go to my game plan, and we're here, and we got to change something here. Selected operator. Oh, is that the problem? It's because it's not showing it now? So it's just going to put it in? Huh. Guess that kind of sort of makes sense, but... Alright, let's try. Wait. Yes, you have to do. Oh, okay, so it's going. Oh, wait, nope. It goes here. So the idea is that it's going to set it, and then it's going to set it back to this. Let's see what that does. Oh. No, that's not it. That's not going to work. Now it's putting it underneath. That's not what I want. Ah, getting woggy. Ah. Okay, that solution is putting the selection under the field. Not in the field, replacing whatever was there. Let's go see what my my hover colors are. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe they're hovering and changing to black or something. Oh, and this one is supposed to be hover greater than. That would probably help. On mouse enter, on mouse. Where is it actually changing the colors for these? Did I miss something? Oh, yeah, I forgot to actually put the hover colors in. I should probably do that. Oh, yeah, that's a thing. Let's actually put the colors in. Aw, Ken, you're so silly. What you doing, man? Just totally doinking it out, man. What are you trying to do? Probably gonna be the same for this one. It is gonna turn white. Do I want white? Sure. No. That's no. It's not highlighting, for one thing. It's just being highlighted. Well, it might be helpful if I did this. Stop copying and pasting if you're not going to put it the right color. Oh, it is changing color. But for some reason I'm still getting a non-hover option that's not that color. Where is that happening at? It's supposed to be... Oh, this is the... I think I want one of these to be white, one of these to be black. Or whatever that color is, and then black. Dang it. Oh, whoops. What did I do? How did I end up back here? Aha! But, yeah, my, yeah, it's... What if I just said something like light gray? Is that a thing? I don't know what color options I actually have in words. Oh, God. All right, that's close. I'll figure that out in a minute. I mean, the hover doesn't even have to be white. The hover's light gray. It's black. I gotta do some other color in the middle. It could just be super light gray. I'm okay with like uber duper ultra light gray. But I don't know what ultra light gray is. I go, oh yeah, I'm good with ultra white gray. I don't know what that is, but getting this error when I select from the pop-up. All right, handle click operator on change, if on change operator. Set show pop-up. Really? Man. All right, set show pop-up false. So what is it saying the problem is? On-change implementation. The on-change function in the parent component might be expecting an event object instead of a value directly. Incorrect prop passing. Ensure that the on-change prop passed to the operator component is correctly handled and does not expect an event object. I think it is an event object, honestly, because I think it says E. It's getting kind of dark in here again. Alexa, set desk lamp to warm white. Let's see if I can get a little bit more color going here. Still not much better. I guess I have to go fix my actually. Oh, I got some bags under my eyes. that's from not sleep. I'm not sleeping fantastically these days. It's not because I'm having any real major issues, other than the fact that I'm just so caught up in this app. Ugh. Sometimes, man. Okay. Went and boxed today. I only did four rounds because I also did bench because I wanted to actually do some bench press with actual bench press weights. You know, sometimes the body weight stuff does you know, it does work. It's just that I kind of want to just lift some weights sometimes, you know. It's kind of like it's just what I want to do. Gotta have variety. I did pretty good. I was still being able to do 225. I did 5 after I did, what was it, 10 205s and 12 185s. I didn't go much deeper than that. Why? Because I hadn't done it in a while, and I kind of wanted to, I didn't want to push my luck. You know, I felt pretty good, though, because usually my shoulder hurts really bad, or at least it used to. This is one of the reasons I was avoiding bench pressing. But today, it didn't hurt me at all. I was able to lift, and so this calisthenic stuff has really been helping my shoulder a lot. It's really been strengthening up the way I can move my shoulders, so it's helped. Helps quite a bit. Okay. So I've hit ChatGPT's limit. I haven't hit Claude's because I haven't used Claude today. But we are running out of. All right, let's go see what Claude has for me. Oops, that's the wrong button. Claude. I created this component. Component. But when I call it, I get the error. Type error. Cannot read properties of undefined reading dot value. Nope. Nope. Yep. Ah. Oh man. I got I just read that. I just read that to say this is my paranoia, my fear of myself. I thought this read dang it, where can I grab my window? I thought this read, I noticed the component code is incompetent. It's like, what the heck, man? What do you call me incompetent for? By the way, it was your buddy ChatGPT who wrote it. Oh, God. Okay, I get it. It's not insulting me. Okay, so I understand now that perhaps it's not trying to insult me, but it has some formatting issues. Let me help provide. I have been taking shortcuts. Okay, so even ChatGPT didn't write it out correct completely. Mostly because I like I said, I take some shortcuts. It's like, oh, I think I got it all. I think I got it all. And apparently I didn't have it all. All right, so let's go see. I got to make sure because Claude is notorious. I mean, literally notorious for rewriting my code. So you got to be really careful. Text, value, place. See, I don't even know why it even. What is the point? It says type text, right? Placeholder, which is right here, but it decided it needs to be the second one. This is all not. It just does this stuff, or it just changes the order of things, swaps them out. I don't know why it does that. It's like it just thinks its way is better. Like somebody told it, hey, you know, type value should go next. I don't know. On blur, set timeout, set show pop-up, false. That's all fine. Read only, class name. Okay, so we didn't really change anything there. Then we have the show pop-up. And then the div, which is just putting in all the div stuff, which apparently he doesn't feel the need to stack it. He just puts it all. I don't know what he changed because it's not big. It's like BG white border, rounded shadow. I have a lot more things. It really took out a bunch. It basically put a div in a div. It moved some of the stuff for each of the individual items down into the individual items rather than, it's like here I only have 2 items with a couple of padding, but he took out a bunch of the stuff here and put it in the individual divs. I don't know why it did that. I don't think that actually has a functional effect because a lot of it is just formatting, and it's formatting fine. So I don't see any reason to change that. But functional stuff like this, I don't even worry about the hover option because that's not triggering any problems either. Oh, okay, it didn't even. It's changed the RGB. I don't know why it changed my light gray to an RGB. I'm not sure on that one. But I don't see a lot of change there because none of this stuff is going to affect the click. I'm not sure what it changed. The type error encountered is likely because the value prop wasn't properly defined when the component was rendered. We've made several fixes. Okay. Added default values for the props to prevent undefined errors. Value equals, where is that at? Placeholder, select operator, class name equals. Fix the component structure and added proper containment. I think ChatGPT on the other side would be like, "What do you mean, man? I did it just right. Mine looks fine." Added proper tailwind classes for styling. Improve the pop-up positioning and styling. I don't want to try it because I'm afraid it's going to totally re-render my stuff. I want to yell at it. I don't know what it did, but I know it messed it up. To use the component, you would call it like this. Okay, so let's go see where it's calling it, because that's the most important thing. Let's see what it did in the change. Your value. Yeah. On change. New input style. So it actually said, well, it's using E. Well, this is E, and but otherwise, huh? So it's this E dot target value that is different. It doesn't matter. It's just a variable. It's just whatever the variable. Oh my gosh. Operator. I'll use that. I mean, that works good. It kind of points it out. It doesn't have to be E since it is a custom. Because really, all right. So we got values that work pretty good. Dang, it's still not selecting it though. Not erroring anymore, just not selecting it. Oh wait, did it? Well, maybe it is selecting it. Wait, nope. That one works. But if I click here, oh, that one worked. I am so confused as to what's working here. Huh. Okay, it's working now. I don't know what it thinks it was changing, but I'm afraid to go check. It said there was a problem, but you know what? I'm not seeing a problem, and I'm not inclined to let it have a hand on messing up my stuff. So this is going to be operator, which I guess is fine. Well, first let's put this in everywhere. Oh, I did put it in everywhere. I already did that. Okay. And then I'll just do this. So the problem here is that this E is not the object that thought it was. Okay. Now I'll just replace this. Okay, so I should have the ability now toggle all these guys. All right. And let's see what happens if I just add, say, fourth down. How about third down and greater than 8? Okie dokie. That didn't work. Didn't like my number. First down distance. Oh, what did I do? Did I mix? Did I put it in the wrong place? Down operator, first down distance. Oh yeah, dang it. That's an E. I don't know why I did that one. Okay, sorry. Third down and 8. It's third down and 8. Greater than third down and 8 or greater. Our preferred option will be I don't know what a preferred play type number 8 is, but we're gonna go with 8. And let's say we want a medium-sized pass on this. This is my favorite option, number 1, and we'll just say that's 5. I don't know. All right, we've got some values in there now. Check that out. We've got us a game plan situation with some numbers that work. Woohoo! Except I think I'm getting this thing. Yep, I have a drop-down box here. Leading by points. Leading by points is still setting up as a text. A number, I mean. Leading by points. Yep. This would be text. All right. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, so it's going to be interesting though when I have to load this later. Because if I see, like I have these guys. Oops, whoa. But what do you mean? It worked fine a second ago. What nonsense are you speaking? Here, the style prop expects a mapping from style properties to values, not a string. For example, style, margin right, spring them when using JSX. What? My page is weird. Okay. Whoa, something happened to my page here. Coaching component. What happened to you, man? Coach. What happened to you, man? Show game plan. Show game plan is a toggler. Toggle game plan. You know what? I'm going to change this. This is going to be weird, but let's see if I can do this. We're going to say toggle offense plan. Toggle defense plan. Toggle SP plan. Because I don't want to write special teams. And then we will take it from there. And this will be, so essentially, one's going to have to make all the rest of them disappear. So the offense plan will say set, oh, I got to have all these guys defined. So I got game plan. We're going to change this to offense plan. Offense plan. This one's going to be false. And we'll say this one's defense. And this one will be defense. And then we'll go here. And we'll call this one ST. And this one will be false as well. Oops. And then, so now we can say set offense plan. Oh, that's going to be defense plan. Oh, offense plan. Nope, nope. Offense plan true while setting false. So the ST and defense. Now we can just copy those guys. This will be defense. This one will be back to special teams. This one can go away. Well, you know what? I might keep that one. I have an idea for that one. We're going to go offense. So this is defense. So this will be true. False. False. And we get a parenthesis on that one like it's supposed to have. Don't know how I missed that one up, but okay. And then we'll go down here, and this will be the ST plan. I'll set that one to true. Okay. What I was kind of thinking is not have this one and this one, and then I will still have a game plan one. And we're going to say game plan game plan. And then we will have those be correct, but inside of this guy, we will have another one. Oh. Coach card. Oh, that's the stuff on top. Now you have the show game plan, show playbook. And the playbook is here. Alright, so here. Do I have to do that twice? I wonder if I have to do that twice. Let's go show. And we're still inside of this though, so I don't know if I need to do. We're still in the squigglies. Let's see, show offense plan. But I do need to attach it to a button. I need to have some clickable object that's going to toggle this stuff. We'll see. I haven't made that happen yet, but yeah. Oh, this is defense plan. Defense plan and ST plan. I haven't even figured out what. Alright, I gotta figure out how now. How now, brown cow? We're assigned to the pictures that are showing. We've got these images which are clicking us. Toggle game plan. So I don't know that I can do an on. Can I do an on click on a text? Probably not. So we're going to have to do something like essentially, I think I have to do this thing. Dark text, white. Okay, so I'm going to have to do basically this, except we're going to have to put that here. Guess we're going to find out. Okay. This is going to say offense. And instead of toggle playbook, this will be show offensive plan. Show offense plan. The difference is I'm doing this outside, so I'm kind of kind of curious what this is going to do. Show. Oh, I see. The show offense plan is a I get it. This and this. Show offense plan. If you click on the word offense, it has to be outside. Okay. So we have to do this. So that should allow me to click on here. Maybe. No, it's not going to let me do that because there's not actually going to be a picture here. It's just going to be text. Can I just say, can I not do this? And then put this in the middle. He says with a question mark. All right, so if we put that there and then we put our, got way too many div nonsense here. Oh, do I have a div and a div? I do have a div and a div. Which would mean this has to go like this, just for cleanliness. Okay. And then this would be, well, if we have offense plan clicked, we would click and show here. You know what? If my brain logic is logisticizing correctly, these items are all going to be like stacked. So I should probably go like this. And then this one is going to say defense. I'm doing this because I don't want to, I want to see if I can just do it. Or at least come close on my own. I'm guessing I'll be syntactically off. But I want to see how close I come. ST and defense. Alright, so this is where we'll click whenever we click on here, assuming that's an actual thing. Once I click on this div. It's probably not right because I don't know that I can click on a div. I don't know if I can have an active div. I may have to put something else there. Like I had an image that was clickable, but I don't know that I can do a div that's clickable like this, where I'm just clicking the text. I don't know. We're going to find out. Okay, and then these guys have show offense, show defense, so they're going to have to be kind of their own child. So we have this and this, this and this, this and this, which all should be toggled by that. So something's probably wrong, but we're going to find out what in a minute. We'll do shift home delete and shift home delete, because all I need to do is have the plan itself show up. It's like, what are you doing, man? Okay, well, we have things. Let's see, do they click? They are highlightable. Well, no, my plans are not hidden though, and that is totally not white. That's not supposed to be showing like that. So yeah, okay, things aren't quite right. So they are supposed to be flex like those. Flex. Oh, but the parent is also flex, and I didn't even put a parent on this. Let's go div class name equals flex. Put this on the bottom of this. Oh, that did put them next to each other. Didn't put any space between them, but it did put them next to each other. I guess I could just do something like put a couple spaces in the spaces. Probably not the best way to do that, but it might do the trick. Oh, guess that doesn't work. It doesn't acknowledge spaces that way, I suppose. I'd like them to have a little gap here. How can we do this here? I don't even know what those can do, but I'll tell you right now, it ain't gonna work, because even if they clicked, they aren't triggering these things, and they make sense because they're not blue like they should be. So I wonder if I need to squiggleize them like it did. Like, and basically the same thing. So if I go like that, and then what did it put on there? Okay, and how to close it? Same way. Oops. Nope. I mean, I guess it could be. That guy's... Oh, and then it has to do that? Oh, I didn't put that in there. Alright, so... Oh, I gotta close the squiggles. Okay. If that's written correctly. Find out in a minute. Well, at least if it's written without... Okay, so far so good. It actually turned off some images. Now let's click on that one. Ah, kablooey. Dispatch listener is not function. Is not a function. Okay. On click show defense plan, offense plan. Alright, I think we're really close. I think. Let's go. Oops, am I missing my div? I am not. I don't have my closing div here. Oh, what? Alright, where's the... Oh, I did put a closing div. Never mind. Show game plan has its own div because this doesn't need one. Alright, never mind. This just needs to go back a notch or something. Or that needs to go forward a notch. But either way, we got it covered. Alright, so now we gotta go work with Claude. Claude, my friend, man. Alright, so we'll go here. With this code, I am trying to toggle offense, defense, special teams. Game plan. The issues are that clicking on any of the names gets an error. Underscore dispatch listeners $. I is not a function. And I need to put some space, some dead space between the names. See, it's not, at least it's not saying I have a bunch of bugs in my code yet. All right. Okay, so I didn't need the fragment parts. It does lay it out differently. These are the fragment parts, but sure, I'll call them tabs. Sure, why not? Did it rewrite my functions? Because look, it's not calling it. It's called up. Oh, it's doing a toggle now where it just shows the one. Oh, it did change my stuff. It does this. It's one of the things you gotta get used to. Claude likes to change your code. Now, in this case, it may have simplified it because even right there, it just looks cleaner. So I might be willing to give him the benefit of the doubt here. So he did something up here that rewrote my code. Didn't actually explain what he's doing there. Or maybe it does explain it, but so active tab, set active tab. Guess I'm gonna try this. Which I think it's trying to tell me I don't need this. Show defense plan, show offense plan. Show defense plan, show off. Huh, it is actually doing this a little differently. Actually quite a bit differently. Like maybe the way I'm doing it is not the right one. It's like turned them into a tabular, actually has it built in. I didn't even know you could do that. Oops, I'm not doing playbook though, because playbook's not part of that. Show game plan is not defined. Oh. Oh. Did I kill show game plan? Let's take that out. I killed too many things. Let's get rid of those ones. That. Okay, so now we're back to being able to view my stuff. And as far as that goes, oh, you know. Huh. Well, I'll be darned. How does this work? Oh, but that's still breaking. How come that's breaking? Because that used to work fine. My screen was working good. All right, well, let's go back. Did it tell me how to fix the spacing, though? Oh, maybe it did some stuff already. Maybe it did probably give me that. I just didn't look at it. So it's something to do in these pieces. space, the final frontier, just does space x8 in the parent. Parent actually puts a couple of things. I don't know what MB6 does, but we'll put it right there. Right there with the flex. Oh, it's centered them. Do I want them centered like that? I don't know if I want them centered like that. Oh, MB must be margin. And I don't want this. Yeah, I like it on the left. Because I have these on the right. This is going to be totally different, and it's going to probably have, I might even put a line above them at some point, so I'm not worried about that. But this works. Offense, defense, special teams. And, yeah, okay, that works. All right, but now my playbook, for whatever reason, is not toggling correctly. That is quite a bit cleaner. But I don't know why it's breaking, because I didn't really change it. So I don't know if I need, do I even need any of this anymore? Probably not. It's way better. Okay. All right. Why is it erroring? I don't think it's erroring. To be honest, I don't think it's erroring because of this page, to be honest. I think it's something to do with my playbook. Of course, I don't know what I changed in my playbook. Error. The style prop expects a mapping from style properties to value, not a string. For example, style margin right. Where is it looking at that? What style prop is it referring to? Can I? Will it show me the? Will it show me the error? You know what? I know how to get the error. I will stop it. And bash it. I'll bash it. That'll do it. Bash it upside the head. NPM run build. Is it building? Oh, it's still doing something. It's not airing. Dang it. It's like, nope, works good to me. Okay, so the error is not syntactical. It's functional. It means it doesn't know it's an error until it's, actually an error. Until it actually hits the problem in play. And there's no style so oh, I don't even have a thing on that thing. How come there's no style? That's not even just the word style. What the heck was I doing? What was I thinking? I must have been starting to do something and then go, let's go do something else. Let's type the word style here and then wander off into the wild blue yonder and see where we can get. You know, I gotta eat a piece of gum, so I apologize. It's only gonna be for a bit, because I don't chew it to its death. I just chew it till get that dryness out of my mouth. Okay. We're back. All right, so the issue here is I wanted to go here. I need to change this thing to a flex, class name flex. Okay. Playbook div class name equals flex. Well, I half expected that to work. Silly me. Why didn't that work? What was I thinking, man? All right, so do I have to put the other items as flex as well? The items within? Everybody's got to be flexible. All right, let's go see. If I go flex, no. Oh, it's already got that. No, that whole div has to be a singular happy family of divination. I can't tweak. I don't even know why I have this on here. Take this off. Oh, that's a playbook. No, never mind. No, that's fine. Playbook is on the bottom. But it's probably going to be its own div. And then this guy is my parent div. And I have play setup and play editor, but they need to be next to each other. Why do I have the word playbook in here twice? Oh, because that's from the toggle. It's still not. Is that my problem? Aha! Found it. That was the problem. Absolute flex for fighting it out. All right. Now, I can start putting some stuff in here. I don't have any plays for down here yet, but now I can start putting stuff in this div. So, the first thing we need are formations. I think what I want is a cool way to select formations. Again, I don't want drop-down boxes. I don't like drop-down boxes. I'd rather a pop-up screen that lets them select their formation. So I need, okay, so my formations actually have to be defined in advance. That could slow me down a notch. Because I actually need formations, and I need to have all of their identifying bits. Yeah, I need to have them. All right. Let's go here and we'll go, let's just get a bunch of them. List of legal NFL for, let's try offensive first. Offensive formations. The complete guide to offensive football formations. How many are there? There's a lot of them. I want a list. This is like a huge picture. Look at this. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, I guess I can deal with one at a time, but I just don't know how many there are if I do it this way, right? Oh, look at all that. Power I is typically used as a kind of goal line formation, adding an extra blocker to the backfield, given offense more ability to run the ball when the defense is expecting it. Single wing. Oh wow. And I was just telling myself there's no such thing as the 2 tight ends on one side of the field. How did I not oh, wait a minute. You know, I do remember that now. Thinking about when I played. To be clear, there are all kinds of different versions of a single wing formation, but this offense still influences today's game at all levels. And there are plenty of coaches who still use it as the foundation of their offense. Just like the double wing formation has 2 wings as part of the single wing has just 1 wing, and it's used to try to create leverage for the offense to block defenders and run the ball. Can receive the direct snap from the center and threaten the defense in any action. As we'll see in the next section, the formation still has major influence on teams that may not even use the single wing as part of their base offense formations. Wildcat. Which is why it's tough to prepare for. Why is this? This doesn't look like it's that wild. Oh, I guess this guy, the halfback over here, is kind of a weird place. Why is he way over there? That is weird. Or even that, you usually see it. If the opponent tries to line up in typical defense that they specialize in, they're vulnerable to the unbalanced side. On the other hand, if the players at the defense line shifted over to the unbalanced side, now you've got an opportunity to the opposite edge of the formation. This is also effective because the guy taking the snap should be one of your most dynamic players. Instead of snapping it to the quarterback and then either handing it to that guy or throwing it to that guy. You're getting it in his hands as quickly as possible. The Wildcat formation has been, but it got reintroduced to jump as a hugely successful formation. The Miami Dolphins used the formation to upset the Patriots early on in the season. The Dolphins continued to use it throughout the season, and partially due to the Wildcat, they won a division title. Huh. Well, there's a lot of formations. Check out this. I've seen this formation. Is that even a real thing? Swinging gate. And the field team lines up in an unusual way that forces the defenses to either line up to it properly or give up an easy score. There's no one way to line up in this formation since there are lots of different versions, but usually it looks something like what you see in the diagram below. In this example, the offense has the option of either snapping the ball to run a trick play, or they can decide to line back up and kick the extra point if the defense doesn't give them the look they want. It is considered a very effective way to go for 2 points after a score. This is not normally used in the middle of the field during a drive, but there is no rule preventing it. It's kind of funny. Look at this list. Look at this formation. It's called the unbalanced formation. That's about as balanced as I would think one looks, ain't it? It's got a tight end on each side, a receiver on each side. The running back is directly behind the quarterback. I mean, that's pretty balanced. 4 or more ineligible players on one side of the center or the other. Why is it 4 or more? Who's ineligible? And most of the time, this includes a guard and tackle on either side of the center, and finally, an eligible player at the end of the line on either side. But a player is not allowed to catch a pass if he lines up on the line of scrimmage and he is covered up by someone else, meaning that there is another player lined up on the line of scrimmage outside of him. Right, but there isn't anybody like that. When we talked about the Wildcat, we gave you an example when about the left tackle lines up to the right side of the formation to give that extra beef in the run game. And so now there are an unbalanced number of people on the right side of the line of scrimmage. Huh. I'm looking at it going, I don't know what you're talking about, man. This is 5 blockers, guard, tackle. And these guys are eligible because they aren't covered. They have another guy outside. These guys aren't on the line of scrimmage, so they're not blocking anything up. Oh, is that because there's a tackle back here? What the heck? Why is there a tackle back here? Huh. These are some crazy line offenses. I don't know if I'm going to use them. It seems like I would kind of just like to see a bunch of them together. All right, maybe I'll just, all right, never mind, I'll just use it. 101 NFL football operations. Oh, formations 101. All right. I just wish I could tell me the starting ones. 'Cause I don't know if I want to do all of them right out the gate. I might do more over time, but Let's just do one. Whoa. That bounced weird. Okay. Let's just do one. So in order for this to work, I need to create probably a JSON. So, man, I can't believe I used up all of my Copilot stuff. Let's go to my Let's go to my microservices. And then we'll go back here. And so I have a list. Where's my formations? I think I have a type here. And then I need to preload. Oh, that's not game plans. Playbook. Where's playbook? Gateway, game plan, playbook. There we go. All right. Route, fashion, position, formation. Okay. Probably need to do it in here though. How might I write a JSON file that would be used to preload all my informations into an unyet initialized MongoDB instance. This is my store.go file. This is my types.go file with this, oops, oh yeah, with the struct for formations. All right, Claude, what you got for me? All right, so let's see what it says. All right, I'll bring Claude over here so you can see what he said. All right, I'll help you create a JSON file to preload your formations. To load this data into MongoDB, you can save the JSON file as formations seed JSON. So let's do that. I'm going to use the one it has because he's using my struct. I'll probably have to update it because I'm guessing there's a pretty good chance that really? Why not just copy all? Huh, weird. Copy contents, let's do that. All right, so we'll go to my playbook here. Where do I want this? I want it in my playbook because it really is part of the playbook stuff, but let's go seed data. I'm gonna create a new folder. We're going to call it seed data. And then we're going to go in here. Which, by the way, I guess I could have just created the file right all at once. I get that. I forget you can do that in VS Code. You can't do in Visual Studio. I tried it in Visual Studio. It didn't work, so I stopped doing it. Formations. Let's see, why not? Huh. What do they got? Left end, defensive. Oh, it gave me a defensive one. Middle linebacker, weak linebacker, strong linebacker, CB1, CB2, SS. Of course it would give me a defensive one. I'm still pretty impressed that it gave me one with most of the players you would think. Oh, did it give me one for, oh, it gave me an offense and a defense. Well, dang, oh wow, it gave me a couple of them. Jeez, dude. High formation. I gotta see what it, man, if it laid out actual formations that are correct, I'm gonna be like, dude, you are awesome. Claude, that'll be pretty cool if that's what you did. Because you gave me what, you know, it looks valid. I don't know what the -2 grid, I don't think it knows my grid though, so the odds are it's gonna have the grid positions wrong. Because I think it's going X, Y, so grid is probably thinking 0. I have to probably pin, I haven't assigned a grid position to my output, so I'll probably have to, it'll be how I read it. But I'm thinking he's just going -2 for columns, and then, or no, -2 for, it's usually forward and back. So that might be right, because -2 would be back a little bit. So the guards and off, like the center would be like at 0, 0. Okay. No, maybe this is good. Man, if that works, I'm gonna be freaky impressed. I'm gonna find out. All right, so now we gotta go here. I'm gonna create go function to see the data. Man, that would be awesome. Wow, if you know more formations, that would be really good. That would just save me a whole bunch of time. Yes. More formations, please. But also, I want this to load when my playbook micro service starts. But also I want this to load when my playbook microservice starts. If the formations are not yet loaded. Or, at the very least, the first time they are fetched. Now, did it actually use my formations layup? Oh, you did. Wow, man. You're pretty cool. Gotta say, man, that's pretty dang cool. Let's go back here. That's way better too, because it actually grouped them better. It's better than the stacking stuff. High formation, shotgun spread, single back, 4-3 base. Dude, yeah, that is so cool. All right, let's go to this. Let's go back and look at this next thing. So my main.go. Checks if formations exist before loading, uses sync once to ensure loading happens only once, implements bulk writing for better performance, automatically initializes on service startup. Oh, okay. To use the formations in your service, alright, so what did he do? He put a lot of stuff in here. But get formation. So I probably so my code, my service contains a service.go and a main.go file. Well, I would imagine it's going to go in the same place that any other Funk store goes. Funk S store. Funk. See, I'm thinking it's going to go in the service. See, I got Funk S service. Oh. Sounds kind of bad, Funk S. I was just thinking Funk S. That's this thing. It's not meant to sound bad, but it kind of sounds bad. I don't think that goes in the main. It goes in the store file? Aha, there's Funk S store. Create game plan. Is there a way to shrink this? Oh, it is. And we have close. Alright, so I think this guy is actually going to go in my, in here. What else we got? Get formations. Load formations. Create a function for loading it. Makes sense. Initialize formations. Oh, I put these all in the wrong place. Wrong can. These go in the game plan store. Not game plan, playbook. I'm in the playbook, right? Okay. Put them in the right place. All right. Counter, S store, get next counter, new store. I think I, all right. Well, what did I provide it when I did this before? Oh, did it actually already change it? Store, client, DB, collection, playbooks, formations. Oh, I just didn't add formations. Okay, so it did actually already consider the file I gave it. And what else we got here? We've got initialize the formations, which is definitely new. Which is going to happen right after that. And then let's see here. That's it. And then I've got to go up here. And add these guys, preferably right underneath the top of my stuff here. Well, formations, embed, and loaded. Sync once. All right, so obviously we got some buggies, but maybe I don't. Let's check my imports. Got 3 Mongos. Mongo driver, Mongo options, and bson. And then we got time. Oh, sync. Couple in here they're missing. Accepted the types. Alright, so formations is not embed formation CJSON. Could be I missed something here. There's probably something I'm not looking at there. Nope. Oh, my store struct. My store struct is missing the formations. Okay. I thought that was the one. Because I know you always have to declare these guys up there. And I didn't do that. So it's kind of looking like we're loaded. Which is pretty freaking cool. Because I think it's really cool that it was able to load those up. Now, the big question is, let's say I load this. Let's just say I do. And then we go build dot. Oh, well, I called it formation seed. It's probably got some other name because I named it my own way. It's formation seed.json, and it's got to be probably in relation to where I put it. It probably thinks same location. So formations seed. Formation seed. There it is. I had formations. What did I call it? Formation seed. Oh, did I not make that into a JSON file? Rename. Guess not. .json. It identified it apparently, but apparently I didn't actually call it that. Oh, now what? Now what? Oh, probably because embed. Okay, so I probably need a path. Probably like seed data. Oh, nope, that ain't it. Well, it's at the same level. All right, let's try this. Nope. Why is it not finding it, man? I'm learning that you have to ask Copilot for as many things as you can. I mean, if you're doing AI, because if you're using them a lot, you don't want to use precious questions in Claude, ChatGPT. If it can be solved, you think, by Copilot, you get unlimited questions there. Probably should go there. So if you're thinking you don't need the high-powered accuracy, I am trying to find my file that is in a folder seed data at the same level as this file in my Go microservice. Currently, I am getting file not found. Absolute path to seed data. Okay. So what if I just do something like backslash? Because we are at the same level. Which means is that is the root of my microservice. Oh, gosh dang it. Am I spelling that right? Seed data. Seed data. Formations dash seed dot JSON. I gotta laugh when I'm staring at it going, it looks right. Why is it not right? I guess I could try something like playbook. Nope. Huh. I can't find it. Formation CJSON, no matching files found. All right. Oh, that's Claude. This is what the embed directive and file path are specified. When using embed, the path needs to match exactly where the file is relative to the Go file containing the embed directive, and you need to adjust the embed comment accordingly. Here's how. Oh, I didn't change the embed comment. At least I don't think I did, unless that's a different. Or alternatively, you could move the embed directive and loading logic to a separate file in the seed data directory. Playbook. If your directory structure is playbook, seed data, then modify your code like this. But that's what I did, man. All right, this is driving me bonkers. I got too much stuff. Can I collapse everything? Oh, cannot. All right, formations fs.embed. Embed.fs, I mean. And then load formations from embed. Formations-c.json. Well, I don't see. I mean, I don't have a problem with doing it. Or alternatively, you could move the embed directive and loading logic to separate file. I don't need to do that. Did I miss something? Oh, this thing. Oh. That's actually a directive? I thought that was a comment. That's okay. That's weird. Huh. Okay. Oh, there we go. Very coolness. All right, so progress has been made. I think we've now loaded our formations, which, by the way, was very coolly created, even unexpectedly by AI when I was asking questions on how I would load it. I didn't have any idea that it was going to create me a nice list of possible starter formations. Now, I'm going to put more in there even. I'm going to have a bunch, but still, the fact that it was able to give me some starter ones that I could work with. Now, the thing I need to work out now is I don't even know what they'll look like on my grid. I got to actually load my grid. But do I even have this defined as a grid? I don't even know if I have it defined as a grid yet. I have it. Oh, I guess I kind of sort of do. I mean, I have the dimensions of a grid. So I just need to say put it at this point in the grid on this, you know. So now do I have the gRPC gateway running? I have the playbook running. Oh, I didn't run it. I haven't actually tried to. I guess I haven't actually tried to run this yet. I just built it. Go run. Successfully loaded formations data. Wow. Very, very cool. All right. We have our formations now. Now I got to go back over to here. And I got to figure out how to load my formations. That'll be the next fun thing. Okay, so one, I need to have a selector. some kind of cool way to display and I don't think I'm going to allow special teams formations or play editing. No. I'm just, I guess really any play can go in there. It's really just about putting people in the right places. That's all it is. You just put them in places. That's for the formations anyway. But I want to be able to filter well, it loaded the formations, but the formations do define offense and defensive type. I think they do. I'm almost positive that they do. Formations, yeah, off def spec team. Okay. So I'm gonna have to load my formations, and then I got to make them visible, like in some kind of a selector. I think I'm just trying to visualize how I don't like drop-down lists, man. I don't like drop-down lists. They're ugly. They look clunky. They look like I'm trying to write but there are like 50 formations. And if I have more than one, or more than a few that I can show on the screen, I need to come up with a way to select them. I'm going to come back to this. I'm thinking, I mean, visually, all right, here's what I want to do. Here's my plan. My plan is to set up, if I can. I mean, I hope I can. I don't know what you can. I'm doing a lot of stuff in React that I'm not sure how good React is at this stuff. But I want to have a formation selector, offense, defense, special teams. Okay, and then if you click on one of those options, I want the list of formations to pop up. Maybe a 2 or 3 row, like a pop-up table that you can scroll through and select one of them. And when you do, but the problem is I want it to be visible, right? I want the formation to be a visible thing, like you can see the shape of the formation. Only problem with that is I don't know how efficient loading 20. I might need a component. Like a formation component that I just load up a bunch of times, one for every formation onto the, until we don't have any formations left. And then I'm visualizing it. I have to go through and think about this some, but if I can get this, what'll be, you'll click on a formation, it'll pop up a list of all the formations, and you can kind of look at them, pick the one you want, and then it'll draw it into this grid. And then you can go through and start building the routes you want. Now, by default, like you click a route, it'll just put it in there at what it expects it to be, and then you can tweak it, or I can. Again, I don't know if plays are going to be in this app, but because maybe it'll be a buy option, because there are going to be cards, and each one of these is going to turn into a card when they're saved. Is essentially what's happening. They're going to be created as into an image that's turned into a card, a visual, a digital card that you can get in the game. So I want to be able to create these plays, put them in, and put them into the digital cards. That's part of the whole process of trying to get some consistency and not have to worry about broken plays and having to troubleshoot them. Because I want to be able to debug all my plays, but if there's a lot of issues with plays, I don't want to have all my plays debugged and someone go create some weird thing that breaks everything. I don't want to do that. The plays have to work. So if it turns out really solid, maybe, but let's make sure I've got it working for my purposes. I got to get at least, a handful of plays in there so that we can, so the game can work with the plays. So I'll get those in, and then once we create the plays, they get saved as images, which will then start popping up down here. So for every play I create, image, they'll start. This will just be a kind of like the formation screen. It'll just loop through all the plays and refresh this, adding in all the plays that are in the database once I save the play. But I got to figure out for sure how I can do this, what process I can make, and just see if I'm able to get to a working state. But we'll get somewhere. I don't know what I'll be able to do, but I think we have options. But I got to go eat. So I'll be back.